The first time I saw Prince OSEI's eyes, they were black, not like brown eyes in the dark, but like holes where light had died. I didn't believe my grandmother's stories about him. She said the wicked prince never died, that he still walked the forest at night, looking for the hearts of those who called his name. I laughed then. I don't laugh anymore. It happened in 2009, when I was 16. My cousin and I went to stay in my grandmother's old house in our village in Ghana. It was deep in the eastern region, near the forest. No lights, no phone signal, just the sound of frogs and the trees moving like they were whispering. The villagers still told stories about Prince Osi. They said he was once a real man, a royal son who burned his father's servants alive because one of them broke his mirror. When he was caught, they buried him alive in the forest. But when they dug up his grave years later, the body was gone. Only black ashes and goat bones were left. That night, my cousin Kwaku said we should go into the forest to prove the old stories were lies. He said people only kept them alive because they were scared. We took a torch and walked in. The deeper we went, the quieter it became. The frogs stopped. Even the wind seemed to hold its breath. Then we saw a small clay pot sitting under a tree. It was covered with black cloth and tied with red thread. Kwaku laughed and kicked it over. Something inside made a cracking sound, like bone breaking. Right then, the torch went off. We heard footsteps, slow, careful, coming closer. I thought it was one of the hunters. But when the moonlight came through the trees, I saw him. A tall man dressed in old royal cloth, his face covered with soot, his eyes black holes. His lips moved, but I heard no words, only the sound of drums far away, like someone playing deep in my skull. Kwaku ran. I couldn't move. The man pointed at me, then at the broken pot. He opened his mouth, and a voice that wasn't his said, "The dead is yours now." I woke up by the river the next morning. My cousin was gone. We searched for 3 days before they found him, his body sitting upright near the tree where we broke the pot, his mouth filled with black ash. The elders told my family to leave an offering by the forest every year, goat blood, salt, and palm wine, so the prince would not come for me next. I've kept that promise. Every year, on the night the frogs go silent, I go to that same tree. And every time before I leave, I hear footsteps behind me. Slow, careful, watching. Prince Osei never died. He just waits for someone foolish enough to break his sleep again.